Hello, Rebecca. I see exactly where you're going wrong on this question that you've asked about finding the critical value in the normal distribution. What you've got to remember is that you are trying to determine how many standard deviations out from the center of the normal curve you need to go out in order to capture the middle 95%. So if you are using your graphing calculator to help you find that critical value, what you're trying to do is find this critical value here. The one on the lower end we typically refer to as the lower critical value. So it has a z-score that is negative, just the opposite of the z-score up above. So if you're capturing the middle 95%, then you have to remember that what's being left out is the remaining 5%. But that 5% needs to be split evenly between both tails. So you have to keep in mind that that 5% is being split evenly between both tails, which means half of that 5%, 2.5%, is in the lower tail, and the other half of that 5% is in the upper tail. So if you want to find the lower critical value, you can use your inverse norm command, but it will be for an area of 0.025, not 0.05. With a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1, which represents the mean and standard deviation of what's called the standard normal distribution. Now, just a side note, we know then that that will produce a z-score of negative 1.96. A side note, we of course know that the upper critical value is positive 1.96, but just to demonstrate, we could also find that one by using our inverse norm command, and the area below that upper critical value is 0.975 because it's the 0.95 plus the 0.025. And you will find that when you enter that command, it's not necessary, but when you enter that command, you do get a critical value of positive 1.96. So hope that helps, and if you have further questions, don't hesitate to email me.